Well, welcome everyone.
Well, hi.
Hi.
How are you? Just got home from work.
I just got home from work, and just in time to bring everyone another last-minute edition of The Music Connection. And we have an amazing, wonderful performer with us tonight. He is a local favorite, and we have known him for a little bit over 10 years, and really have come to appreciate not just his talents, but his personality and his spirit. And so without much, here we have Mr. Randy Dunkle.
Hey, Randy.
Hello, sir.
How
are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
We're doing great.
How about you?
Doing okay. Sheltering in place like everybody should be.
That's right.
Well, it was really nice just a few minutes ago, just catching up with you and finding out all the things that you've been doing the last couple of years we last saw you.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say, you know, like most of our music connections, we what would be this sort of way of saying hunted Randy down? There was a video. Yes, we did. Yep. There was a video of you singing with Felicia Curry, who is also a Washington favorite, very talented actor and singer. And there was a video of you going around in the interwebs back in the day, and I thought, oh my God,
it's still there. I still have it out there.
This is the guy we need for a show, and we did. I hunted you down, and here we are. You know, so many years later. So we're so delighted to have you.
Or 70. It's not been 70 years. Don't.
No. So no. It's been probably a decade.
Okay.
Yeah, but.
Yeah.
So everyone that knows you knows that you love to sing.
I do.
And when did you discover that was something that you loved?
I think my mom's watching. What's important? My sisters two of my sisters are singers, and I guess church was like everybody says, church was the first place I got exposed to music, I guess. My mom has been playing piano. I won't say for how long because she'll be mad because it tells her her age, but for a very long time, she's a great pianist. And she has a wonderful knowledge of music theory. And so that stuff was always in the background of my childhood, no matter what. So even if I wasn't singing, I would sit on the couch listening to my sister sing and my mom give direction, and my mom say, you know, like breath control. She'd be like, you don't take a breath in the middle of a sentence, do you? And you can't do it when you sing either. So like that kind of thing. Like I remember those lessons that she was giving them. And I think I really noticed that I could sing when I was about 19.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I knew I could carry a tune, but I think I really thought I could do something with it when I was 19, which I haven't done yet, but I'm working on it. But I really thought.
Just 2 years ago.
Yes, 2 short years ago. Just barely graduated college, you can tell.
And so what do you do at 19?
For some reason, I had really bad stage fright. So I constantly was throwing myself into the theater program at my college and auditioning and never getting any roles because I wasn't any good because I was so nervous. And honestly, what got me over it is karaoke. Every time someone comes up and they're like, I'm so nervous, how do you do that? I'm like, karaoke. I tell them I used to hold the microphone and I used to shake like this when I sang, and you get over it. You know, the best thing to do is mess up. And I messed up a lot, you know, and I think that was where my muscle really got strengthened, was musical theater and karaoke in between to like get over the stage fright.
That's great. That's good. Well, that's how we tell people. That's the best way to learn a second language is by singing in that language.
Really?
Because you completely forget about all the rules and you just concentrate about learning colloquial and rhythm and intonation, those kind of things. So that makes a lot of sense. And so how did you keep up with singing throughout the years? What other activities did you
I think that it keeps going back to this, but karaoke is like, so I think I mentioned this to you on the phone when you asked me to do this. I've given up on performing, I don't know, 15 times since I was 30. And I can't give it up. I get really depressed if I don't perform for a while. I get, and I won't know what's wrong, and then someone will say, "Do you want to go karaoke?" And I'm like, "Yes, that's the problem. I haven't performed." And actually, the song I chose tonight, we can talk about that when I sing it. But it's I kind of dedicate it to like my performance career. I'm still not giving up on that dream, man. So I keep thinking that I am,
So
and I
glad.
keep getting all of these, degrees and all these other things. And then it's still my first love. It's still the thing that I would do if I could, So to keep up, I honestly do anything anybody asks me to do, I do. So that's the honest to God truth.
There you hear, folks. If you're looking for a good-looking
Singing psychologist,
singer, please, Randy is available. And back in the area, you moved away for a little bit.
I did. I moved to Ohio for a year and a half to finish my master's in clinical mental health counseling, and then I lived in Delaware for a little over a year, managing a team of community mental health specialists.
And now you're back. And how was that transition from wanting to be a performer into the behavioral health field?
I tend to throw myself into whatever I'm doing. So when I was in school, I pictured being a therapist, and that's what I wanted to do. That's what I was going to do. If I wasn't going to be a singer or an actor, then I'm going to do that. And I still honestly say that even if let's say tomorrow I got a record contract or I could be an actor, I would still do something in therapy because I do like it. It's a very close second. But I keep giving up and then going back. So I'm not in the stage of giving up right now. You caught me in a good day. So I have not given up today. And I am back onto I will be a success someday. So
well, you're a big success in our eyes. Randy,
I praise
folks.
Well, and would you not say that there's a lot of healing power in the arts?
Oh my, that's an understatement. I saw something on Facebook that said, before the next time you say that, artists aren't real workers, go a day without Netflix during your quarantine, go a day without the radio, go a day without, your MP3 player. It's incredibly important. And it's definitely saved my life a lot. And like I said, I get depressed. If I need to cheer up, I go down, I'm staying with my sister right now when I came back, and we got quarantined right when I came back. So I don't have my own place. And I'll go down in the basement and, sing my little butt off, or I'm trying to teach myself guitar. And that's very slow going, but, it's incredibly important. I almost don't have the words for how important,
Yeah. Well, it's one of the reasons we're doing these little things, so we can help each other stay focused and thinking about the good things in life. And like our friend Rachel Brooks said the other day, we're all wildflowers and we're going to sprout no matter what, somewhere. Right? Yes. And so that's
flowers, whatever.
That's right. And so be it.
That was gross. I used to do it on camera. Sorry.
Listen, you're amongst friends. You're amongst friends, and so and nobody's watching, so it's okay.
No one's watching. Fairly certain my mom's watching. And
I see my cousin Doris is watching.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Doris.
Good job with teaching him how to breathe while singing.
That's just one of the many lessons.
I know. And right. Speaking of singing, did you prepare something?
I did. I actually just told you that I was staying in Delaware for about a year, and I did have a job on the weekend singing at a bar there. And the pianist was very talented, and I could literally give him something that day and be like, "Can you learn this?" And it would be like he knew it forever. And I chose "She Used to Be Mine." It's a song from Waitress. Mm-hmm. Because to me, as a performer, you always got to find a way to connect with everything, and I kind of sing it as the she is my former performance career, and it's kind of like saying goodbye, but it keeps coming back. And so that's it.
All right. Well, the screen is all yours.
All right.
Randy Dunkle.
It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me. These shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything I used to be, although it's true I was never a
attention, sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She's all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She's gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. And now I've got you, and you're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two for the girl that I knew who'd be reckless just enough, who'll get hurt, but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day, till it finally reminds her to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone but used to be mine. Used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
No, that's beautiful.
So I think she's still yours.
I think so too.
Wow. Okay, no, but
Yes, no, that was great. That was wonderful. Yeah, don't get it twisted. She's still you and part of you and forever and ever. And it's a wonderful thing to hear. You cannot, and why should you when you have such a great voice? We are going to put links in the description so they can see you in action. I
appreciate that. It's good exposure, especially.
I will look for those. You have some links, send them over because I'm gonna put them in the description for them.
They're all old, so this is probably going to be the most recent thing that's not 7 years old. That's okay. It's what keeps us going. And so where do we go from here? What is your advice for us as we continue to? Nice for you. Get Felicia Curry on here as soon as possible. I will text her. She's actually doing something similar to this right now.
Oh yeah.
About performers of color in DC, and so I know that she does stuff like this. So I will actually text her and bother her a little later tonight and bug her to get in touch. Or you know what? I'll just get her in touch.
Oh, good. Well, because we'll send her a text too.
She's 100 times more articulate than I am, but she's also just talk about a ray of sunshine.
Listen, I saw that the first time I saw you was with her, and so to me, the two of you are one. And so
Two,
yes,
really.
yeah, I mean, you look the same.
I could ride her.
You're at the same height.
Yeah, so give or take 1.5 feet or so.
Right.
I have to say, I wish I could ride in her coattails, but she's moving way too fast. I can't catch them.
Yeah. Well, you know, and you will at some point. It's the way we go. I am so very thankful that you were available to do this, and that you share your
so
music.
happy to see you again.
I'm thankful that we're doing this.
Time.
I think this is amazing. This is awesome. We're going to tune in. Is it once a week? How often do you do it?
We do it whenever people are available. So if somebody tells us, "Hey, I'm available tomorrow," then we'll throw it on. And so it's based on people's availabilities. And so, yeah.
I think it's great.
And so, Mama Dunkle, if you're watching, you raised that
That's what everybody calls her. That's
guy.
so funny.
She is amazing. And you will forever be our original boy warrior.
Yes. I mean, but the guy who ended up doing it did a fantastic job. I saw him. He was great.
It was a great cast, and we'll do another production of it.
That's right.
Yeah. Anytime you want me to record anything, I'm there. I love recording.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hang in there for a few seconds.
Yeah.
Likewise. And everyone at home, thank you for tuning in, and be on the lookout for the next episode. We'll be back at some point this week. Okay. Take care.
Bye.